Okay, so warm up for today is 100 jumping jacks, 50 Russian twists. So one is one. This is two. Yeah. And then 25 mountain climbers. So that's one. That's two. That's because we fucked up last time. Or I did at least. Okay, cool. 100 jumping jacks, 50 Russian twists, 25 mountain climbers. Go. All right, neck circles. Other way. Up and down. Side to side. Ear to shoulder. Shoulder circles. Other way. elbow circles. Other way. On all fours. Right arm underneath left arm. Switch sides. Back on all fours. Cat cow. Up to downward dog. Leg up and through. Right arm up. Right arm down, left arm up. Both arms down, back knee down, straighten the front leg, reach forward. Come back up. Fold your leg in front of you. Pigeon, both arms up. Both arms down, reaching forward. Untangle yourself back to downward dog. Left leg up and through. Left arm up. Left arm down, right arm up. Both arms down, back knee down, straighten the front leg, reach forward. Come back up, fold that leg in front of you. Pigeon. Both arms up. Both arms down, reaching forward. Untangle yourself back into downward dog. Both knees down, do the frog. Butt back in the child's pose. Reach over to the left. Reach over to the right. And time. All right, hip escape, regular hip escape, forearm, hand. Go. All right, next. Bridge, hip escape, scissor kick, forward roll. All right, next. Sit up, bridge over. All right, next. Hip thrust, step across, pivot, go back. All right, time. Get water, get your dummies. We're going to work on the truck again. All right, before we get into entries into the truck, I want to show you what the truck is, because I feel like last time we were having issues with that. It's basically like a lockdown on the other leg. So right now, because I have a dummy, I'm going to put the dummy over my leg. My leg is going to go over the leg, their farther leg, right? Legs, these are legs. I'm going to kind of do not a triangle, but that lockdown position where I'm hooking at my mid calf and then I hook at their ankle. That's the position I want with my legs as I'm on the other side of their hip. This leg depends on how it's floating around, but let's just say we're holding on to the thigh here. A lot of the time, the leg will be bent, but we'll just stay here for now, right? Does that make sense? You need to see it from different angles? No, good. Okay, we did entries from having the back. We're going to do entries from turtle. So lift your dummy around. Okay. So let's say that I have the first hook in here. Right. So I have the first hook in to the turtle. A lot of the time I want to take the back and I want to come over here and try to take the back, but I don't have any arm grips. So a lot of the time they'll just buck you over and you'll come this way. This way I have a hook. I don't have any arms. They're protecting me from getting in. So I have no holes there. So what I'm going to do, their leg is folded here. I'm going to grab at the ankle, the foot, and I'm going to, if this foot is over here, I want it behind them. So not pointing at them, but right behind their butt for stability. I'm going to sit back on my butt and carry this weight over me. So here, grab the foot, sit back. I'm going to make sure that my foot comes into that almost triangle position, and then I get the lockdown on the ankle and sit back, all the way back onto my back here. Okay. Let's try that. Any questions? Do we need to see it again? Okay, go for it. I'm gonna do it again in case you need to watch. Not a full triangle, Michelle. There you go. Put your hook on your mid calf. There you go. Yeah. Yep.
My dummy's legs are super short.
I know, I see that. You can't like hook onto the ankle. All right, does everybody got that? We'll move on. We're gonna go through the 3 ways to get into the truck, and then we're going to do the 3 submissions from the truck. Okay, the next one is if they are internal. So this is where it would be great if the dummy had a butt, right? Okay. So they are internal, but I don't got a hook. I can't get my foot in there, nothing. But I can get my knee in there, right? I'll stick my knee in here. I have like a little bit of space. I'm going to put my foot in between both of their legs. I'm going to grab at the ankle, and I'm going to make sure that I'm kind of like also hooking at the hip with my arm. That sometimes gives you extra security here. So my hands are both at the ankle. I'm going to squeeze my elbows together here. And sometimes that adds extra security, depending on how big they are. Okay, so anyway, so I'm going to pull this leg with the back of my ankle out, and then I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit back, and I have the first hook. This one just has to come through and over to get the lock down. Okay, I got my knee in, foot in between, grabbing both hands at the ankle, squeezing my elbows together, pull that in, sit back. This leg that wasn't hooked comes over to replace this hook, and I get the lockdown position. All right, go. Are you punching your dummy? All right, time. So the last one's different from the turtle. We're actually going to start, let's start in side control beach body towards the legs. There are a couple ways to get this, but for the sake of this drill and the fact that we're using dummies, we're going to do it. That was a terrible time. Okay, so here we're in beach body towards the legs. We're going to feed our leg in this way, and they're going to try to catch your leg in. There's actually other ways to get into this, like if you're doing that weird knee slide that I do, where I do the outside leg to knee slide, and I come over this way, but this leg is trapped. Anyway, so you feed the leg, they'll come and try to get it. I'm going to feed here and trap, and just trap it there for now. This is harder than dummy. Here, trapping it. I'm gonna come up on my knees. I'm gonna roll over my inside shoulder. Here. And then I can finish that lockdown and have this leg however I have this leg. Okay, one more time. Weird on the dummy. So here. And they have my leg trap. Or even if I'm, again, coming in here and they're trying to trap my leg and I got it here, I'm going to just trap this the top leg with both my legs. I'm going to get up on my knees, shoulder that's closer to the head, down on the ground, come around, grab this, finish the lockdown, and you have the drop from there. Does that make sense? It's a little bit harder with the dummy. Yes, Jen.
I need to see that one more time.
Okay. Different angle. So I have my knee on the ground. I'm not gonna, do you know how I do this weird hook? Where my knee's on the ground and I hook like this? And a lot of people say they're trying to come up and trying to like keep you from finishing getting side control or whatever. Here. I'm trying to grab that. Well, I'm just going to secure that leg with my other leg, which is really weird with a dummy because they don't actually have limbs that function normally. So I'm going to just say tighten, put your knees together here, where I have like an X over the leg. I have an X over the leg temporarily. I get up on my knees so I can do the roll. Do the roll. I still have the X. I have an X over the far leg. I have an X. I'm just going to change that into a lockdown, right? And then I'll have this leg. I'm going to have this leg. Yep, that's how you do it, Jen. On a real person, they will flip over with you. Yeah. All right, time. We're still going to work on that, but I'm going to show you the 3 submissions that you can get from truck. Some of you were here when we did this, so let's just get into it. So I'm just going to start from truck. Here. So the first one is the banana split, where I'm going to hold on to this leg. This arm, the inner arm, is going to hold. I'm going to support it with the other arm. I always pinch my elbows in. I'm going to stretch my leg out and pull this way. A real person will be tapping way before we get to this point. Sort of like I have the lockdown. I'm about to get the banana split. We're getting the banana split. I'm coming back, keeping my legs stretched. They'll tap. Unless they're gymnasts. Then I don't know. I've got no advice for that one. The next one, so that's the banana split. Second one is the calf slicer. I'm going to bring that foot towards me. So it's usually stretched out here. I'm going to pull it in, grab the ankle here. I'm going to pull that into me, and make sure that my shin is pointing that way. I can either lock the triangle or push my heel that way. And so I can make sure that my shin is pointing towards their calf. So again, I'm in truck, in the lockdown. I'm going to do like a crunch, reverse crunch, pull that ankle towards me, grab. Usually I won't have this leg at that point. I would grab both hands onto the ankle, pull it towards me, either in a triangle, or I can push my heel out while I'm pulling this ankle towards me. So calf slicer there, and then this one's a hard one to teach. Actually, let's just do those two for now to make sure that you all got those two. And then we'll do the twister, which is so much more work. Yes, go.
I think I'm not envisioning the calf slicer. Are you bending their foot towards their butt?
Yes.
Okay.
So your leg is in between. So essentially you're doing this, right? And then you're pulling this
Gotcha.
in towards their butt. So you have the ankle in between.
Okay.
Right? Or not the ankle, the shin.
Okay.
Is your person face up or face down when you're in the truck?
They are face up and you are underneath them.
So when you pull,
You sort of have deep half, but like on the other side of their body.
okay. So when you're pulling the leg to them, when you're pulling the leg to yourself for the calf slicer, like where is the knee pointed such that like the leg can come up and towards you?
So Sarah was here the last time we did this, so it made more sense. You could see like their knee is not popping out a weird way, right? But it depends on where they're maneuvering their upper body because they don't like staying in that spot. So if they move like their upper body away from you, then you definitely have that calf slicer since the leg kind of moves this way. I don't know if that makes sense. No, doesn't make sense at all.
I was having the same struggle, Amy, because I think my dummies, doesn't have a very good knee, but I was imagining the knee bending the wrong way.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Sorry.
Like, let me find a video on YouTube.
I was here last time and I still find that confusing.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, because it works on my dummy because my dummy's joints bend the wrong way. So I'm like, but it doesn't seem like a person would bend this way.
Okay. But I was doing it to Sarah.
No, it's just I forgot what it looked like.
Okay, hold on.
Me too, sorry.
Here's a video. Okay. It's showing different holds. Don't get arm barred. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're kind of like butt to butt with them. I was not there at all.
Yeah, you've almost rotated north-south, almost.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. Once you're trying to get the calf slicer, yeah. All right, and go. Spotlights. Start, no, your, Amy, your left leg comes over their leg. You get closer to them. Nope, nope, underneath and over. Nope, underneath and then over that leg. You gotta get more that way. Start from the beginning, like entry, so that you can get to the right spot. Oh, yeah. Sort of. Now you're in deep half. No, you don't want your head there.
I think you need to have your butt towards their butt.
Yeah, your butt towards their butt. That makes a good, yeah. Keep scooting your butt closer.
Like this. I don't want to get crude.
Fantastic.
Sorry, can you show me the position again? I'm not entirely clear what it is.
Okay. All right. Not what Michelle is doing.
Sorry.
So, well, without the entries, right? It's a little weird. So I'm literally putting the dummy butt on my leg or my hip. Let's say butt on my hip. One leg is down, putting that leg over here. To get the calf slicer, I usually get rid of this leg so it's not in my way. And then I come over here.
Still seems like the knee would bend the wrong way. But
My dummy's knee is definitely bending the wrong way.
gotcha. I
Oh,
think
you
I got
mentioned
it.
knees,
I
not-
got it, but the leg was just too short to bend over, but I think I
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we go into the twister or is that too much? Let's not do the twister today. Let's just do all the entries and then do the 2 submissions. So all 3 entries and then the 2 submissions that we've done. Kathy, you got any questions? You haven't done the truck with us yet. Flip your dummy a bit more, Kathy. Flip them to their back. Flip your dummy to their back, to its back. No, like when you're in the truck. We're gonna work on this again on Friday. Let's see. All right, Kathy, you got it. You just got to flip them over because the dummy is on its side. The dummy. Flip the dummy. There you go. Yeah. There you go. All right. Time. We will do our post-workout workout. Anybody have questions about this entire positional thingy? Many questions? It's much easier, or not much easier, but it makes more sense when you're doing it on a real person. Sarah was here last week, so there is video somewhere on the internets of her and I doing it. So if you need to see that. All right. Okay, so today's workout is we have wall sits, planks, Superman, leg lifts, bicycle, push-ups, plank, and then wall sits again. Yeah? Cool. So the first ones are wall sits. Ready? Cool. All right, plank. Superman. All right, flip on over for leg lifts. Bicycles. Push-ups. Regular, on your knees, whatever you want. Planks. Wall sits. Last one. And that is the end.